flour. So you're just going to basically blend, and just get all that butter cut up in there until you get some pea-sized dough. Hey guys, so today we are going to make a blackberry cobbler. But this isn't going to be your average blackberry cobbler. We are going to add apples. It is the season of apples, and you could put any fruit inside of a cobbler, right? So we are going to add in some apples into ours. We have 3 small ones here. I may add one more large one. And the blackberries we're using, we just got these up at Walmart, and they have the Great Value whole blackberries, no sugar added. You always have enough sugar with these recipes. You really don't have to add anything because the crust for the cobbler on top is going to have some sugar in it. So you will need a package of the blackberries and a nice pie pan that you can put your blackberries in. You're going to set those, any fruit, right at the bottom. So we're going to go ahead, cut up these apples. We're going to sprinkle them with a little bit of lemon to help them from so they can stop browning, and we'll put the apples over the blackberries and mix that well. Okay, so now we're going to start the dry ingredients into a bowl. We're going to add 1.5 cups of flour. We have a wheat flour. And then you're going to add in 1/2 cup of sugar with 1/4 cup of salt. And we're going to go ahead and mix that. Make sure it's all incorporated. Okay, next we're going to add in 7 tablespoons of cut up butter. There we go. And we are going to incorporate this right into the flour until it forms like, little tiny pea-sized flour. So you're just going to basically blend, and just get all that butter cut up in there until you get some pea-sized dough. And you can use a fork actually for this process. This helps to kind of cut the butter in. So we're going to do that, and then we'll come back with you guys. Okay, so for the wet ingredients we're going to do in a separate bowl, we're going to do an egg yolk, not the white. So you're going to separate it.
Ew.
All you're going to use is the yolk itself, so just get rid of all the white. And we're going to put that into a separate bowl. So now we are going to go ahead and add the egg yolk. And then 2 tablespoons, make sure it's all out there. We're going to go ahead now and add the 2 tablespoons of ice water, very cold water. And we're going to go ahead and mix this. Just keep mixing it until it forms into a dough. Can you hold the bowl for me, babe?
Oh, yeah, sure.
So keep doing this until it forms a ball. Mix it all together. If you're going to need a little bit more water, you can go ahead and add water. Don't overmix this though. Just until it forms the ball. And we'll be back. Okay guys, so we formed the ball. I did need 2 more tablespoons of water. Now I'm using also a wheat flour. That can make a difference. If you're using a white flour, definitely start with the 2 tablespoons and just add a tablespoon at a time till you are able to form a ball. So I just put the ball on some saran wrap. We're going to go ahead and just cover it up with the saran wrap. And we are just going to leave this in the refrigerator just for about 20 minutes, no longer than that, and then we'll be able to roll it out and then put it over our fruit. Okay guys, so I just took it out of the freezer. We are now going to roll it out. I even have to put a little bit more water. It was breaking up too much, so again, just keep putting a little bit of water at a time, a very small amount until you have your right consistency. It's not going to be just like a pie dough, but you want it a little crackly as for more of the
Process?
cobbler type crust. So we're going to do this to about a circle of what my pan looks like. So just keep going till it comes out to about the size you need. And I'm just going to start lifting the edges. If it breaks, it's not a big deal because what we're going to do is we're just going to set it on top of our fruit. So it's okay if it breaks up. You can even do this in pieces. So I'm actually going to do that because it's easier for me. We're going to bring it right over to our cobbler. And you're just going to set it right on the cobbler. Kind of put a puzzle back together.
Wait, do you want me to make the fashion?
So just lay the crust right on top. Again, we're going to put this in the oven for about 25 minutes at 425 until it is baked through and bubbling and juicy. So there's our cobbler, and we're going to put it in the oven. Here she is, guys, at a bubbling goodness. I'm so excited to dig into this. So there it is, the apple blackberry cobbler. I really hope you guys enjoy. Feel free to substitute whatever fruits you have, whatever's in season. And for any of the topping for the crust, you can use the white flour. Feel free to make yourself rice flour, any type of flours you guys use for your cobbler, and enjoy. Really hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.